Yeah, on pins and needles, waiting.
Dale McClure
Yeah.
can hardly contain her excitement.
At last, at last.
The Henrico woman's family tree
I'm really excited to meet her, yeah.
is growing by a few branches.
Come on, let's go meet some peoples. You want to go meet some peoples?
Dale and Anne-Marie Schmitz live about 8 miles from each other.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to see you.
It's nice to meet you. Can you say hi?
Hi.
But the cousins have never laid eyes on one another until now.
Granny was something else. I mean, you just did what she said and didn't ask questions.
Oh, I'm sure.
The pair share snapshots and family stories.
The only other photos I have are of Georgia Wade's mother.
There is a lot to catch up on.
I love it. I'm just thrilled.
This introduction of Dale and Anne-Marie isn't the result of an Ancestry website search.
This is Andrew's page right here.
It began with a phone call from the United States Navy.
I was quite surprised. In fact, I was glad, you know.
Dale and Anne-Marie's uncle, Andrew Schmitz, joined the Navy in 1934.
That was my mother's brother.
The Churchill native was serving on board the USS Oklahoma on December 7, 1941. Japanese torpedo planes attacked Pearl Harbor.
They got hit so bad that it capsized immediately. It had 429 men on the ship.
Fireman First Class Andrew Schmitz was among the dead, his remains never identified. 5,000 miles away in Richmond, the sailor's family was crushed.
My grandmother never, ever recovered from it. She just wouldn't say a thing.
6 Schmitz brothers served in the military during World War II.
But they all came home with injury.
In 2015, forensics teams began testing the remains of the Oklahoma's crew buried in Hawaii.
This is the photograph of him that's in the obituary.
Using DNA from Anne-Marie's grandfather, Andrew's youngest sibling, investigators make a positive match.
There aren't really words. I mean, it's a blessing, really, that after 78 years, they were able to find his remains.
Andrew Schmitz is finally returning to Richmond.
Long overdue.
A homecoming nearly 80 years in the making.
I think it's just marvelous that people nowadays still want to honor those that were killed in Pearl Harbor.
It's going to be quite the turnout, I have a feeling.
I think so.
And I think he would be proud that he was responsible for reuniting a family.
Exactly, I do.
Long overdue, as you heard.
And I can tell you that there's going to be several family members that are going to be attending the funeral. He's going to be buried with full military honors tomorrow at the Virginia Veterans Cemetery at Amelia in Amelia County.
And what a joyful thing to come out of this, that these long lost relatives actually found each other. And I mean, it was a beautiful reunion story off the top there. And of course, a profoundly sad memory at the heart of it, though, too.
But it's nice that we still care enough to, make sure that after all these years, even though mom is gone and all of those things, that we still honor those guys.
Yeah. He is finally home, so we want to say welcome home, Andrew, for sure.
Absolutely.
Great stuff.
Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome.